I'm very excited to be here talking about one of our excellent mobile applications, Field Impact. So, Ali, one of the things that we've heard about Field Impact was that, hey, it's a sales application. It's used at the point of execution. And sales is where strategies turn into execution. Now, our Field Impact application has been used by sales managers and reps to manage their territories and performance. And one of the things that all of our customers unanimously asked us to do was to mobile enable it. They wanted their reps to have all of this information at their fingertips on the go, or maybe just waiting, while waiting in the parking lot, waiting for a doctor's appointment. So we did just that, and one of our customers took our application and rolled it out to over 600 reps on the iPad within 2 months. We did one more thing. We made our application not just mobile, but also smarter. And it now helps the reps answer 2 very important questions: which doctors matter, which are strategic, and how to spend time effectively. So one of the things I'd like to do is actually to show you how these applications look on the iPad. So here's an example of a screen that a rep might see. Now, let's imagine that our sales rep is promoting a brand called Smilera, completely made up brand, no need for FDA approval, and it competes in the mood alteration market. What they see on their iPad screen is 2 very important numbers. What was their performance in the previous period on the far left, and what is their performance in the current period on the far right. And the sales reps spend a lot of time puzzling over what happened in between. Which doctors helped, which doctors did not. And so we spoke to our sales reps, we gathered some requirements, and we actually baked their knowledge into the product. We came up with 4 different categories right at their fingertips to go help them figure out which doctors matter. One of the categories was excellent doctors. They wanted to know which doctors are helping them improve their territory performance. We call them the excellent doctors. And in this case, the excellent doctors increased the performance by 188 prescriptions. On the other hand, there were 17 that declined dangerously and dragged down this rep's performance by 150 prescriptions. And the rep can literally touch the green button and find out exactly who these doctors are and exactly what the impact on their performance was. Now, when we showed this to the sales manager, they said, this is great, but how are we going to make them effective? This is great information. How will you make it actionable? And so we did that on another dashboard. It's called the promotional activity dashboard. And here we combine all the efforts of the sales reps, such as calling, detailing, sampling activity, and promotional efforts with the results. So here they can see if they were to call on the dangerous decliners up to a certain point, was that leading to an increase in their performance or not? And they can go down to the individual doctor and figure out what tactics work. Was it a copay card or a coupon or some other promotional effort? The other thing that we did was, as many of you know, in certain places, you don't get very good signals on these iPads. So we made sure that all of this information was available offline with a simple click of a button, like this print button, or by using our offline feature where all of this can be downloaded on the iPad and the reps can interact inside this dashboard. Now, when we showed all of this to our sales reps, the feedback was fantastic. They said this is a huge time saver for them because they were spending a lot of time downloading data into spreadsheets and calculating percentages and percentages of percentages and doing all kinds of Excel gymnastics. And as you know, sales reps and field reps, they like to spend their time in LinkedIn, not number crunching in Microsoft Excel. And so we did just that. But when they loved all of this capability, but they threw us one more curveball. They said, well, we use a lot of CRM tools in our company. Can you make this application work inside of a CRM? And we responded. We did just that. So this is an example of another dashboard in the application which allows a rep to go look at exactly what's going on with an individual doctor. And they can see all of this data, including managed markets data, integrated with the most common CRM such as Cegedim or Viva or Salesforce.com.
That looks amazing, Ajay. Let's take it back. Go back to the 3 questions I asked earlier. How does Field Impact help our customers answer those questions?
The answer is very simple, Ali. It's the right delivery and the right content. I talked about the right delivery. The reps and the managers can use this in a browser, over an iPad, online, offline, inside of a CRM. But the way it really answers your strategic questions is through the right content. This application really helps the reps and the managers figure out what strategies are working, which doctors are strategic, which regions are strategic, which payers are strategic, which reps are strategic, what tactics are working, what tactics are not working. And that's how it helps answer those questions and architect revenue.
So how do customers see more of Field Impact later today?
Great question, Ali. As you know, Apple's tagline is touching is believing. So we actually have a session on Field Impact where we'll have the iPads ready for many of you to come in and actually touch this application and see it in action.
Great. Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, Ali.